Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on wherever you are watching us from. My name is David Sampson. Today is another edition of Politics on the Street. Politics on the Street, whereby we discuss political and trending issues. Yesterday, President Bola Ahmed Asiwaju departed Abuja for a 2 week private visit to France. This was contained in the press release by the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Chief Ajiwili Inga-Lele. It was said that the president will be in France for a 2 week private trip. Now, this is in the midst of the insecurity happening in Plateau, Abuja, and some other parts of the country. We'll go on a short break now, and when we are back, we'll bring our guests. Thank you. Good morning to you. Welcome to another edition of Politics on the Street. With me is
Yes, sir. This is MC Grammar, the man that speaks the truth all the time. The one everybody knows as the only man that speaks the truth all the time. And unfortunately, of course, Nigerians in diaspora have nicknamed me another name, the Babalawo of communication. That is it.
it's good to have you on our show today on Politics on the Street. Yesterday, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity yesterday announced that the president is departed Abuja yesterday for a 2 week private trip to France. This is coming in the midst of where people, indigenous and residents of Plateau and Abuja could not sleep with their two eyes closed. Insecurity and banditry everywhere in Nigeria. Do you think this is the right time for the president to have departed the country for a private trip?
Okay, all right, Nigerians, I want to say this because every time I talk with points and I just mean it. Let me tell you the truth. We have a sick president in this country. I don't know why everybody's hiding. Yes, my president is sick. Your president is sick. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is sick. We all know that he's sick. Why? Because that man is an old man. He's not fit to be a president. You know, the only problem with my own view, anytime I'm discussing is because I hit the nail at the head. I don't know how to dribble like Nigeria.
Now, coming out to say the president is sick.
Yes.
Nobody else has the president's health status. So you cannot authoritatively say that the president is sick. So that opinion should be limited to you alone.
Okay, let me say that's my own limited opinion. So let me just put it this way. But what I want to say is that President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is not doing what Nigerians want him to do.
So what does Nigeria want?
We want this man to work for Christ's sake. He's not working. Can't you see it? The man is like a dead man. He's not working at all. That is my problem. Let me tell you the reason why every time I talk on social media, anywhere I talk, I command crowd because they know I speak the truth. Your president is not working. So why would I have a president that is not working?
Now, what do you think? What do you expect from a president that the president has not done?
Okay, good. I love that question. I want to ask you a question. I want you to answer it, please. If you have a son who went to the school, you paid all the school fees, everything for your son. You imagine they are paying 350,000 a month. You are paying for your son. Now the school is giving my as in like first, second, and everything. Your son came back, got 35 out of 36. And you are married. You are paying 350,000. You want to beat your son, and your son said that I can explain. Will you listen to him? No explanation. That is exactly what Tinubu government is trying to do. Now you are fed, and you are telling us you want to explain. What do you want to explain? Now you listen. You know my problem with Tinubu is before you got the power, you should have planned the way you want to do Nigeria.
Are you saying the president
should have planned the way you want to do Nigeria? That is how a president does. You would have had a plan that when I get into power, this is what like me now talking to you. I'm aspiring. I have the ambition one day I'm going to be the president of this country. But I've gotten my plans already.
Now, are you saying the president was not prepared for this job? He just assumed the office.
You know, see, let me tell you something. Sorry to use this. Tinubu is not an educated being. Let us face the facts. The guys are really truth. But you know, Nigerian system of how we do things, they just wuru to the answer. They just made him a graduate. Let me tell you, the Yoruba graduate I know. Tell me more. The Yoruba graduates, you will always know this one is a graduate. The way he does things, you will know this one. On one leg, you body graduate in the name. But Tinubu doesn't do things like it. Tinubu does things like Agbero. So that is why I used to regard him as Agbero.
Please, I want to.
No, I just said the fact. You know, I told you before you started talking. The man has told you truth.
Please. On this platform, we don't use foul language.
Okay, no problem. Sorry for that. It's all like that. Okay, go on with your point.
So you can make your point without
foul language.
Insulting.
All right.
The president. Now, my question is: do you think president living in the midst of insecurity and then banditry, do you think it's a very good move now?
See, let me just tell you something. You know why we were still speaking English? I swear to God, why me and you were still? Because we have not been kidnapped. When they kidnap you, kidnap me. This English will not come out again. We learn how to speak pidgin English. That's the truth. Because we are just speaking English, we have not been kidnapped. That's why we can still come out here to come and speak English to the public. But if you are kidnapped and I'm kidnapped, I will say 2 weeks. Bros, now broken, we will take it up for our people. What am I trying to say? When you experience something, you feel it. No, because none of Tinubu relation has been kidnapped.
Because none of the president.
Yes, I wish these stupid kidnappers would kidnap Tinubu relation so that they understand what kidnapping is all about. No, they don't understand what kidnapping is all about. Tinubu don't know what we are talking about kidnapping because none of these people has been kidnapped. Let Tinubu, one of these persons be kidnapped. Tinubu don't understand what is kidnapping. But now you cannot understand because nobody has been kidnapped.
As a Nigerian, we are not praying for such to happen to the president and his family. So now, what advice can you prefer to the president in spite of this banditry and then kidnapping?
Wait, let me correct something, sir. We are not praying for this to happen to the president and his family. But me, I'm praying that one day it should happen. So that they feel it. You don't get me? They should feel what we are feeling. So that they will know that this thing is real. But they are not feeling it. So that is why they are digressed. Wait, let me tell you. That's
my question.
Yes.
My question is now, you've condemned the president's policy. You've condemned the president's actions. Now, what solution can you provide?
That's an excellent question.
Now, what solutions can you provide?
That's an excellent question directed to an excellent man who knows what it takes to be in government, who knows the right thing to give to any government. Let me tell you the first thing to do as a president. If I'm the president of this country, I would not remove subsidy. That subsidy was a mistake. Very big mistake on the part of government. Let me tell you.
That is solution you prefer?
Listen, that's not the solution. I will not remove subsidy. Rather, what I will do, I would rather invest on education in Nigeria. They are investing on education.
But the president just approved 50 billion for student loan.
Student loan, is it the one you can see or the one you cannot see? So all this approve. Can you see it? Approve. Just let me see. What you call Jenny and Wole? They just embezzle the money there. 50 billion. 50 billion of that in Nigeria. When do you see that? They are embezzling money. And now you say 50 billion for student loan. Let them affect my own brother as a student. I will not be minute. If my brother in school should come and tell me that federal government is show what you do with the federal government to phone loan money, yes, correct, government is working. But this one, you will just hear it, not them, it circulates around them. So what are we saying? And you know what, Chairman, I know you are doing your job as a pressman. I always don't want it about pressmen. They don't like it when you want to criticize government. They know how to block. But let's say the truth.
Government, it should be done constructive.
Yes, I understand it. Now, I got that. Okay, I got you. Okay, fine. Now, I'm not using abusive words on them. Sometimes my voice looks as if it's abusive words. That's why I told you they nickname me the Babalawo of communication. That is the reason.
Now, to turn it up now, what do you think? As a Nigerian, you live in Nigeria, you live in Nigeria, you are the best in Nigeria. What do you think the president should do to stop insecurity in Nigeria?
What I think the president should do to stop insecurity is apply the right person. He's applying the right people. Okay, look at the okay. Look at the guy that was there when this what's it called? So-called they attacked. But mistakenly, our soldiers mistakenly exploded. They're still there. What is he doing there? Even with that mistake that the soldiers do, that they explode this thing, and that one is enough to cost him a job. That one is enough to sack the man. So what I want to
That
say,
is enough.
employ the right man here.
Employ the right man there to take responsibility
To
of
take
our
responsibility.
security
Yes, exactly.
architecture.
Yes.
It's like having you all on our
Thank you very
program.
much. And I want to say my last word for those of you that just see me for the first time. My name is Grama, the man that speaks the truth all the time. And of course, the Papalawo of communication. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Good morning and good evening to everyone, depending on whenever they are watching us from. Good morning. Our topic for today on politics on the street. Yesterday, President Bola Ahmed Ashwaju departed Abuja for a 2 week private trip. This was contained in a press statement believed by his media aides. And this is coming as a result of when killings in Plateau, Abuja, and other parts of the country. This is the right time for the president to embark on a private trip when Nigeria is not safe, when Nigerians are not sure of their lives and property.
I think Nigerians are beginning to lose confidence in everything that has to do with this present administration on how they do their government dealings on daily basis. This is the third time, or the fourth time, let me say, third or the fourth time the president get out, but this one, very particular one, has been a kind of surrounded by, secrecy. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, because we don't know his mission of traveling to France all of a sudden.
No, this is just a private trip.
That's what I'm saying. A private trip. Should we be talking about private trip when the economy is down, when people are being killed on daily basis, when there is serious damaging security challenges? You'll be talking about private journey to France without, you know, he's a civil servant. There's nothing private about the presidency or the president himself. You understand? Nigerians should be able to know where their president is going to and what he is going to do. Talking about secrecy, I don't understand. But well, it might be related also to, maybe he wants to go and do the normal healthcare stuff, like they normally do. You understand? But as I'm talking to you now, this is the third time, and this is not actually the truth. Is not actually the right time. When Nigeria, look at what is happening everywhere, killing continued. You understand? Even though the chief of army staff, whatever they are, chief of army staff or chief of defense staff, have come out several to say they are going to apply kinetic and non-kinetic approach to this issue. Look at even up with the governor of Plateau state imposing curfew, they are still killing. You understand? And the president is nowhere to be found. You understand?
Now, what about the healthcare sector? I think, don't you think it is the right time our leaders need to look inward and build a good hospital so that it will save, so that they won't be wasting taxpayers' money to go and treat themselves.
Well, I don't think there are any hospital in this country we can be proud of. The doctors themselves, who are supposed to be, of course, professionals, prefer to take patients to their private clinic for treatment. Even the one that they said they have in Asurok and during the era of the former president Buhari, that they said they budgeted several billions of dollars to build and all that. Is this function? They don't even have strange. Yes, as it was reported then, there was serious crashes surrounding that Asurok clinic at that time that had to do with fraud. That's nonsense. Let me just put it that way. You understand? I'm trying to use this word, but that is just absolutely nonsense. You understand? So the government have not even no functional hospital, government-owned hospitals anywhere in this part of the world. Go and check it. Go and check it. The one they try to build there, at the end of the day, they could not power it, and people who are undergoing surgical operation, most of them died on the process because of there's no power supply. So what are you talking about? So they have the resources. At any point in time, they will tell you that private. What is private BT? He's going for medical checkup or he has some. Let us know.
Now, my question is that doesn't the president have the right to go on a private trip? Why American
Why?
president not
Let me tell you. It depends on what we are going, what we understand by private visit. You understand? As far as that position is concerned, unless they want to put a lot of things, envelope a lot of things, run it the way they want it. Nigerians should be able to know what the president means by private visit. What is the private visit all about? Is it something that's going to attract investment in this part of the world? Is it something that's going to put the economy in order? What is the meaning of private visit? Or is he going there to remarry? Or is he going there to marry? So let us know. What makes the president's trip a private one? We need to know.
that I think that person should be directed to the president.
No, you know what I'm saying? Nobody is asking him about it. I'm not here, excuse me. Nobody is asking him how he does his own romantic life and all that. That one is supposed to be private. But when you're talking about they are using official resources of this country to move to a particular location Nigerians are not aware of, my brother, there is nothing. We should not entertain that. And I think the image makers surrounding him, they should be careful at this point in time because the little image President Bola Ahmed Tinubu seems to be enjoying is going down on daily basis.
Down on the daily basis. Thank you for coming on the program, and then
Thank you,
time, we always want to have you on this particular show.
Thank you.
Good morning. We are with me on politics on the street is Mr.
Biluan,
Mr. Biluan, it's nice to have you on our show.
nice coming here. Thank you.
Yesterday, President Bola Ahmed Asiwaju departed Abuja to France for a 2-week private trip. This was contained in the press statement released by the chief, by the president. Sorry, by the president. So, do you think it's a welcome development in spite of the killing and then banditry in the country? Do you think this is the right time for the president to depart to France for a private visit? The visit was not clearly stated to Nigerians. What the president came out to tell Nigerians that the president traveled on a private visit. Do you think it is a welcome development now in Nigeria for the citizens of our nation?
Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Lagosians. Personally, I'm not surprised. Tinubu said from the onset during last year's campaign, I will continue where Buhari stopped.
You will continue from where
Buhari stopped.
And where the Buhari stop?
Where Buhari stopped can be felt on the street, can be seen. For example, now, this is personally I think it's good for medical tourism.
Personally
To me, they are not going to state it, they say private this or anything. I think it's good for medical tourism abroad.
Now, sorry, don't you think the president has the right to go for a private trip?
No, I think he has the right to go on a private trip. But now this is it. Let me start from even the country is going to. For example, many West African nations now, they are battling France. This impose colonialism for France. Many West African nations are against it. Burkina Faso, even Niger. So France should not have been even the nation for now. Maybe US, maybe UK. Now back to the topic of the president traveling out. If it is for medical tourism, which I think it is, are there not hospitals in Nigeria? Why can't they build very, very good hospitals for the citizens, even for them to travel? Let me take you back to the late governor of Ondo State. Now, this man was sick for how many months?
Akeredolu?
Yes, Akeredolu. He had the opportunity, God rest his soul, to build hospital for like 6-7 years. He was a governor. He didn't. They had to flee him abroad. Now he came back to Nigeria. Now he's late. Our leaders generally, apart from Bola Tinubu now, we saw what Buhari did. They don't care about you and I.
Yeah, they don't care about the common.
They don't care about the common masses. What is their motive? Okay, now the man said a miracle. He said it clearly. It is my turn. If he has said, "Oh, I'm coming to serve," it's different. So me, I'm not supported in him.
I know. When in fact you are one of the obedient movement. You were during the electoral period, you stood your ground for Peter Obi. Now, what do you think Peter Obi would have done different that the president is not doing now?
Peter Obi always mention three things: competence, character, and capacity.
That was what
That
president.
that Peter Obi always mention it during his campaign. Oh, competence, character, and capacity. Now, does this present man have these three character, these three main features that make him to be a good leader? Personally, I don't think so. Competence, you can see. No, okay, wait. You can see it now in terms of appointment. Now, let me give you an example. When Buhari was president, he surrounded himself with people from the north, his own people. My people here were complaining, oh, this man, oh, Buhari, you are not fair. Is this only coming from the north? I told them that if, for example, your own person comes, a person like you, and he's doing the same thing, I go to complain. They said, yes, you're going to complain, but now you can see. Now, go and look at the financial sectors. All of them are headed by the Yoruba people. So this man is doing exactly what Buhari did. But now, our own people, I mean Yoruba people now, they are twice because they feel it is the turn of their son, which is not meant to be so. Nigeria is supposed to be one nation, different tribes, but that one nation, in terms of appointment, in terms of distribution of contract of offices, carry people along. Now, I'm not a member of PDP. I cannot be a PDP member. But now look at Nigeria under PDP. Compare Nigeria under PDP to Nigeria under APC. They are two different.
Now, do you think PDP government was far better than the present APC
You can
government?
ask people on the street. You people go to Ikeja that between PDP member, between PDP tenure and APC tenure, which one is better, which one is worse? You don't need to ask. Now look at it. Obasanjo as a man, look at Nigeria. There are six geopolitical zones in Nigeria. This man distributed power, appointments, not even based on where you are coming from, but for capacity, competence and character. Obasanjo, you look at, oh, this financial sector. Who does it fit? Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, this man come. You can do this job. She's from the southeast. Obasanjo is from the west. Obasanjo is an Edo man like me, from Abeokuta. He's an Edo man. Oh, Ngozi, you can do this job. Ngozi come. She did marvelously well. Today, she's the head of World Trade Organization. Obasanjo look at inferior goods and everything. Okay, now that who does it? Who can sanitize this country? She look at late Okoye. They are so rest in peace. A very good woman. She did her job very well. Jonathan came after Obasanjo was there. His tenure was cut short. Oh, agricultural sector. Who does it fit? Who can do this job? Akim Adesina come. You are Yoruba man. I'm from the south, from Bayelsa. Come. The man did a very good job. Today, he's the head of African Development Bank. Now, okay, now, we are talking about PDP. Now, come to APC. Buhari came. All his own is government from the north, by the north and for the north. Now, tell me somebody from Buhari's minister that can even be appointed nationally or globally. No one. Now, Tinubu is the president now. Everybody in his cabinet, or most people at the critical sectors are from the southwest. Do you mean that the Igbos are not part of this country? Do you mean that people from the south are not the same thing? Security architecture. We just said they were from the north under Buhari. Now, Tinubu, chief of army staff is a Yoruba man. Chief of Hausa. We are the Igbos in the scheme of things in Nigeria. Nigeria as an example is sitting on the type of like a keke napep, 3 tires. Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. You can't sideline one tribe. You can't sideline one tribe, and you think there will be peace and prosperity in that nation. It does not work like that.
Okay. Now, you can't silence a tribe and then think of peace and prosperity.
Yes.
Now, for you to end this discussion, now, what advice can you provide to the president to stop this killing in the country and then banditry, because it's becoming another avenue to make money.
Now this is it. For example, I said our president, this current president, to me personally, he's only good at politicking. He's a very good politician. But in terms of governance, will he be able to deliver? Me personally, I don't think so.
We need to be able to deliver. And
there's no between politics and governance.
okay,
Òṣèlú pé à ń ṣe ìlú bí ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú àti kí ọ̀jọba kálàfíà wọ́n that they should be fixed. I don't think our president have that capacity. Okay, wait. Now, our president now is thinking about 2027. He will not want to offend the North. Where they are killing people. Now, do you think, okay, under Obasanjo, let's look at it. Under Obasanjo, was Nigeria peaceful or not peaceful? Under Goodluck Jonathan. Now, come to look at this last government and the present government. Now, I think about 2027. Now, I want to say something here. I'm rounding up. I believe in prosperity. I believe whatever a man sows, he shall reap. Those outside people, when Igbo people are always clamoring for Biafra, because you salad them out of the scheme of things. You say, oh, those Igbo people that cry babies and everything. Now, only two things Buhari has done. Yes, Tinubu has done.
And what did you do?
CBN, yeah, they are taking some of the Kasasa to Lagos, and CBN, and fan. The outside people they are crying. Oh, they are taking Abuja.
I saw what the minister said. He said there'll be political consequences.
Yes, but they cannot take half of what these people have been taking. Now they can see. And if you want to balance it, since Lagos is the commercial capital of Nigeria, we are taking something. Okay, now where there's oil, crude oil in Nigeria most is in the south. Okay, take NNPC to south. Take NNPC, take the south.
Thank you.
Take Minister of Agriculture, take it to Benue.
We need to call it a wrap here. Thank you for coming on the show.
God bless you.
Any of these days, we might likely invite you to our studio program so that you can elaborate your points more. You know, this is a student out there. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for staying glued to Newspoint TV on YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, share our videos, and then click the subscribe button to subscribe. Keep engaged with us tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.